What is good, YouTube? Bah! Hey! I should say, bah! Hey! So I'm doing a new artist today. Well, new to me anyways. This is Mass of Man, the One, featuring Allison Kirby Gremlin. Now, I know nothing about this. I don't know what style of music it is. I don't know the artist, but it was recommended to me by my friend Will, so I decided that I would jump in and try and do this. So, you know the routine, right? Before we do, if you could do me a favor and if you could hit that subscribe button right there. Booyah! Just kind of wiggle, wave yourself right to the subscribe button right there. We're on the road to 10K, and I can't get there without you. And yeah, so without further ado, guys, let's jump into this. I have no idea what I'm in for, except it looks like it's recorded in the fall. Let's go. Ooh, emotional. It's beautiful. The One. Is it a love song?
Does everyone find their person, or is that what you see in the movies? I feel like I've searched.
Sorry, we'll get into this, but I'm a little shocked here. One, I didn't think it's gonna be hip hop. And dude, he looks like nothing like his voice here, which is cool. And this is kind of cool because, like, you know, I'm on the camera a lot, but like I struggle with doing videos and putting myself on the camera because I just, you know, body image is a real thing, and it's cool that people can come up here and be real and authentic on this. But so this is an emotional hip hop song. Let's see what kind of hip hop this is. Let's go. I love this.
Does everyone find their person, or is that what you see in the movies? I feel like I've searched forever, but have yet to find a conclusion. Is it fate? Is it luck? Is it chance? I'm stuck, cause I have yet to figure out the definition of love. What do I do if nobody wants me? The thought of it's daunting. Can I be loved, or am I alone? The question, it haunts me. All that I have is a hope and a dream that someone will love me for me. Someone who's happy to give me the all and willing to work as a team. I know I need to remain strong and stop from shedding tears. The end is getting closer and the future's so unclear. I'm so afraid to die alone, that's my biggest fear. Cause it's only when I'm with someone the feelings disappear. Will it happen?
Oh, the One. Oh, this is gonna be a tearjerker. And he's Massive Man. I don't even know if that's his name or his. I don't know enough about the guy. But this is such a topic that is so real for every single human being on the planet. We all want to be loved. We all want that person who will love us. You know, growing up, I was like, man, you know, like, if people get to know me, they're not going to love me. And my whole life, I just wanted to be loved. And thank God I found someone who loves me. And I'm a lot for him. Poor guy. I'm a lot for him to handle. But it's always been a thing. Even when I became a Christian, for me, and I don't know if this guy's, I don't know his spiritual journey, but you guys know my spiritual journey. I'm a full-on Christian. But for me, like, it's like when God made himself real to me, it was when he told me, and he physically told me that. He said, I love you very, 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 very much. And it's like, it's what I needed, because I needed to be loved. Love is something we all search for. And the fact that he's doing this, and it's so heartbreaking because he's sitting there on the bench here and he's contemplating, like, am I ever going to find the right person? Am I ever going to find it? As he's watching people embrace and he's seeing love all around. And, oh, this is real. This is a real struggle we've all gone through, man. This is going to pull the heartstrings. This is my kind of song. I'm just gonna kick it back a little longer than I normally would because this is fire.
What do I do if nobody wants me?
Yeah.
The thought of it's daunting. Can I be loved or am I alone?
And here's the other thing, like, you know, I'm successful in business and whatnot, and I struggle with the idea of people only loving what I can do for them and not loving me for me. And that's always been a struggle for me. And it's like, even like when you're surrounded by a lot of people who seemingly care about you, you always question, do they care about me? Or do they care about the things I can do for them? Yeah, and it's just this battle. Like, it's a real thing. Oh, this is a tearjerker.
He wants me. The thought of it's daunting. Can I be loved or am I alone?
Yeah.
The question, it haunts me. All that I have is a hope and a dream that someone will love me for me.
Yeah.
Someone who's happy to give me their all and willing to work as a team.
Right.
I know I need to remain strong and stop from shedding tears. The end is getting closer and the future's so unclear.
Right.
I'm so afraid to die alone. That's my biggest fear. Cause it's only when I'm with someone the feelings disappear. Will it happen? I don't know, only time will tell. Until then, I'll sit here just thinking how it feels. Is it madness or hell? I guess it's hard to tell. Until then, I'll sit here just thinking how it feels.
Will I ever find the one?
Love.
Oh, we're gonna get back to the chorus here, but I don't know. I've sat on those park benches. Not these ones, but I've sat on park benches like this, pondering the same kind of thoughts, and just, or I've been at the beach listening to the seagulls and the waves, listening to the kids in the background, just wondering, like, am I gonna die alone? Is that gonna be my fate? You know? And I don't think it's isolated to just me or to Massive Man. I think this is something that we all experience. And let's not even get into the production of this song. It's a big musical production. The chorus is big, the vocals are beautiful, the music is just really cinematic. It's cinematic. That's the new word for the day. It's just so incredibly, like, moving and beautiful. Oh, and can you imagine just sitting there and just pondering? And I'm sure, you know, and as he's writing this song, the same thing that I've done when I've written mine, like, there's you think about your insecurities and your vulnerabilities and your where you lack, and like, no one's gonna love this, no one's gonna want this. That's what we think. And oh man, I can relate.
Here, just thinking how it feels.
That's so big.
Love is what I chase, but it always gets away somehow.
Right.
Will I
ever find the one? I won't make excuses for the pain or the beauty that it brings, and in time I know that I can move on.
I stumble inside my apartment with a
Oh, I love this. Now here's another thing I want to touch base on. You know, when you look at this right here, and it reminds me, I just start thinking about social media, because when we're in that place of like contemplating, like, am I going to die alone, and is anyone ever going to love me? And we start to go down these bunny trails on social media where we're looking at everybody's like happy face, and we forget that that's not real life. Like, social media is not real life. Like, people put their best foot forward in real life, and you might have someone who's smiling on the outside on social media, but they're dying on the inside. And you just don't know, because, you know, they got the right pose and the right angle on their you know, their grams or whatever. So on their socials. So wow, this is deep. So this must be again, I don't know these guys. So it says featured Allison Kirby and Gremlin. Is this Gremlin that's now doing the second rap? And Allison Kirby doing the singing? Beautiful.
I won't make excuses for the pain or the beauty.
And imagine this girl right here. Well, I should probably point. This girl right here, that's jogging, right? Or the one that's walking. They could be alone too. You just don't know. But they look like they've got their life together. They're just doing their thing. And she might have just gotten out of a fight and is jogging to, like, you know, process. You don't know. And, you know, the person that's walking the dog could have lost a loved one. You don't know. But we just assume that everyone's... And then obviously you have the homeless person here, which I assume is Gremlin. We'll find out.
That it brings.
know in the comments.
I know that I can move on.
I stumble inside my apartment
Okay.
with a bottle inside of my hand. Beer stains on the carpet. A problem is all that I am.
Ooh.
At least that's what she would say when I was giving her all that I can. I couldn't give her all of me cause there was too much my trauma demands. I know it's not who I am, but I forgot who I was. It wasn't part of the plan, but maybe part of it was. It's hard to let anybody in. When I do, it's hard to adjust. I said I would never love again, but I guess a part of me does. All you wanted was trust,
Yeah.
but all you got was a broken man with a drinking issue he doesn't want to discuss. All I feel is disgust when I look inside of the mirror, cause I'm blaming you when it's my fault and it couldn't be any more clear. I wore my heart on my sleeve till they tore it off at the seams, but I've hurt myself more than anyone, even though it's not what it seems. I wore my heart on my sleeve till they tore it off at the seams. Now I walk around with a broken heart and I'm dozing off as it bleeds. Damn.
I'm gonna have to rewind this to break down the bars, but you know what? You know, I've been on both sides. Well, not both sides. I've been on the other side where it's been a semi-abusive relationship, and what this, I'm hoping this is Gremlin. Again, I don't know who's who, but this gentleman here, what he's talking about is. What it's doing to me is giving me sympathy for those on the other side who have addictions, who can't, like, listen, I'm giving you all I can, but I'm broken. And the reality is we're all broken. Does that mean we stay in abusive relationships? No. You know, you do what you got to do to survive, right? But man, it's like one broken person to another broken person. Like we're all just, the human condition seeks love. Now, I found it in Christ, thank God. You know, I have it in my husband, but even if my husband was to forsake me, which, you know, God forbid he does not, I don't want him to, but even if it was, I still have my relationship with God, which ultimately has like been the catalyst of my security and my feeling embraced and accepted. So, but let's go down and break these bars, because this is a heavy song. A heavy song. Break down what he said here.
I stumble inside my apartment with a bottle inside of my hand. Beer stains on the carpet. A problem is all that I am.
I love that he's giving the visuals here, and there's a little bar there because he's talking about, listen, I got a beer in my hand, there's beer on the carpet, I'm stumbling, and this last line is the bar. He says,
Inside of my hand, beer stains on the carpet. A problem is all that I am.
So a problem is all that I am, right? So typically we say you have a drinking problem, but he's relating the drinking problem to me. I'm the problem. A problem is all that I am. That's a clever little slick bar in there.
At least that's what she would say when I was giving her all that I can. I couldn't give her all of me cause there was too much my trauma demands.
That's another thing. So again, we listened to it, now I'm breaking it down. Trauma is a real thing. Trauma, you know, until we unpack our trauma and deal with our trauma, we can't give all of ourselves to someone, you know, and we do this all the time when we get out of a long-term relationship. We jump into one immediately with all of our baggage. We call that rebound, right? I'm always like, man, be single at least a year. Work through the emotions. Work through the trauma. Deal with it so that you can come into another relationship healthy. And sounds like this guy's not done that. He's just come in and he's got his baggage and he can't give everything. He says, I've given you everything, but I can't give you everything. So the inconsistency there is real.
All that I can. I couldn't give her all of me cause there was too much my trauma demands.
Yeah.
I know it's not who I am, but I forgot who I was. It wasn't part of the plan, but maybe part of it was. It's hard to let anybody in. When I do, it's hard to adjust.
Right.
I said I would never love again, but I guess a part of me does.
Yeah, we always say that I'm never gonna love again, but when we're hurting, but the reality is we all seek love. Every one of us seek love. Every one of us.
Hard to adjust.
We need it.
I said I would never love again, but I guess a part of me does. All you wanted was trust, but all you got was a broken man with a drinking issue he doesn't want to discuss. All I feel is disgust when I look inside of the mirror.
I love that bar. Eminem did a bar like that once, but I love that, you know, the whole double on the disgust, discussing. He did that in which one is it? Gosh, without me. He does that in Without Me. But dude, that's a clever. I love that bar. That's a cool bar.
It's hard to adjust. I said I would never love again, but I guess a part of me does. All you wanted was trust, but all you got was a broken man with a drinking issue he doesn't want to discuss.
Discuss.
All I feel is disgust when I look inside of the mirror, cause I'm blaming you when it's my fault and it couldn't be any more clear.
Think about that. And that's a bar too. Looking in the mirror, it's really clear in the mirror, but he's like, listen, I blame you when I know it's me. Think about that. This is what trauma does. This is what addiction does. This is what alcoholism, drug abuse, let's go down to porn addiction, all these things do. I blame you when I know it's me. Oh.
The drinking issue he doesn't want to discuss. All I feel is disgust when I look inside of the mirror, cause I'm blaming you when it's my fault and it couldn't be any more clear.
Right, bar.
I wore my heart on my sleeve till they tore it off at the seams, but I've hurt myself more than anyone, even though it's not what it seems.
Think about what he's saying here too. Like, I wore my heart on my sleeve, they tore it off at the seams, but I hurt myself.
Tore it off at the seams, but I've hurt myself more than anyone, even though it's not what it seems. I wore my heart on my sleeve till they tore it off at the seams. Now I walk around with a broken heart and I'm dozing off as it bleeds. Damn.
Oh, and I'm dozing off as it bleeds. I'm dying. I wear my heart on my sleeve. It's attacked. No one likes it. It hurts me, and now I'm bleeding out and I'm just dying. I'm dozing off. I'm gone. I've gone numb. Oh, man, that's a good description of what all this is. Fire.
It's not what it seems.
Fire.
I wore my heart on my sleeve till they tore it off at the seams. Now I walk around with a broken heart and I'm dozing off as it bleeds. Damn.
Will I ever find the one?
Love is what I chase, but it always gets away somehow. Will I, will I, will I?
Will I ever find the one?
He says, love is what I chase, and yet it always gets away somehow. And I think about this. This is a real thing, because when I want you to love me and I chase you, or I want to love you and I chase you, and we put all of our eggs in the basket of another person, and no one can carry that weight. There's only one, but you got to look up for that, right? God is love, right? Oh my gosh, this is powerful.
Somehow, will I, will I, will I?
Will I ever find the one? I won't make excuses for the pain or the beauty that it brings. And in time I know that I can move on. I feel upset tonight, little neglected. My life is a mess and I'm trying to find peace. All in my head tonight. Don't know my left from right.
I did not know. I did not. Wow. Wow. He's cheating on her. Oh. Dude, this is messed up. This is so messed up. This is messed up on every level.
That it brings, and in time I know that I can move on. I feel upset tonight, little neglected. My life is a mess and I'm trying to find peace. All in my head tonight, don't know my left from right. I feel like death inside trying to find me. Round and round and on we search. It's a phenomenon. I'm down and out, is it worth?
Look at this. The look of I've been caught and I've hurt you. The woman that's jogging is hurt. The woman in the red's looking betrayed. Like, what is going on? And all the... Oh my gosh, this is so sad. This is so sad. And I'm not even listening to the lyrics. I'm just watching the visuals here.
All in my head tonight, don't know my left from right. I feel
Smiles
like
are gone.
inside trying to find me. Round and on we search. It's a phenomenon.
Busted. Crushed.
Down and out, is it worth all the time I search for you?
Aww. powerful. Oh, and the fact that you got her singing this now. Oh my gosh. This is a heartbreaker. Look at this look right there. Right here.
All the time I search for you.
That look. Oh, that's so sad.
Will I ever find the one?
Love is what I chase, but it always gets away somehow. Will I?
Bro, you're messed up, man. Don't be cheating on people. Look at you, hurt 2 people at the same time.
I won't make excuses for the pain or the beauty that it brings. And in time I know that I can move on.
Oh, that was so sad. Oh my gosh. I was not prepared for that. Gosh, I mean, that's like real life. We've all... Listen, I have been cheated on by every single person I ever dated except for 2. Okay? One was an ex. We just didn't work out. Great. At least that I know of. And my husband right now. Like, this is real life. This is real life. Man, that was powerful. Powerful. You know? And you think about it. You have the one gentleman who's saying, listen, I've got addictions and I'm the problem, which creates a problem. You have the gentleman on the bench who's singing in the beginning, and he's like, am I ever going to find the one? And he's looking at the person walking the dog and the person jogging and all that, and they think they're in a relationship, right? And the person they're in a relationship is cheating with someone else who also thinks they found the one, and then they find out they're in the same place. Am I ever going to find the one? Like the soulmate, the one that's going to stick by your side, and the one that's never going to abandon you. Again, for me, I found it in Christ, but oh, that was powerful. That was powerful. Okay. Got to recalibrate. Thank you guys. Give this artist a like. Go check out his music. I'm going to check out more of his music. Again, I don't know anything about him. I just know this was a great, great, great song. Really get you in your feels. Hit that subscribe button right there. And I'll see you guys on the next one. God bless you. Bye.